I tried giving fetish dating a chance, and it seems like men keep trying to trick me. And it's funny because this guy, I wrote in my profile that I'm looking for somebody local. And then I just called this guy because he had a, a weird email, and I asked him about the email. And I paused for a minute because as I'm recording this, he's texting me. And it's so funny because I eliminated like 5 guys in like 20 minutes, real quick, that messaged me that were interested. One guy was in San Mateo. I was just joking. And then he blocked me. Because I'm like, where are you from? Where are you from? And because I didn't really write anything. Because you know how when Google suggests you say something, and I just kept clicking the button. And then he blocked me. But I felt like he overstepped. He instant messaged me on Google. And I'm just like, okay, that's weird. You didn't send me an email. You instant messaged me and you blocked me. And then there was this other guy, because that guy was from San Mateo. And then the guy that I was reading his text while he was talking, he's from Chicago. And I said I was looking for somebody local. And I'm trying to figure out, why is somebody from Chicago messaging me? And I'm like, what's your number? He sends me two. The first one, I don't know, might have been his real number, because the second was a Google number. And we're chatting a little, and he's like, send me a picture, send me a picture. But his email is a reference to the fetish website, a type of the fetish, and it was like, that's interesting. So he's like, he's across the country, he's looking to move, and I'm like, you're in Chicago. You couldn't find anybody in New York, Boston, Miami, Atlanta, Chicago, Toronto, Montreal, Quebec, any of the major cities on the East Coast. And you couldn't find anyone in a major city on the East Coast of Canada. But you think you'll find a match in California. And I would think, why couldn't you ask him, why couldn't he find a match in New York? There's so many people. But he couldn't for some reason. I don't understand. He's like, people aren't nurturing here and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, that's weird. But then there was a guy in Napa that didn't go well either. Because he said he was cultured, and he said he was cultured, and he's discreet, and discreet made me think down low, gay, sucking dick, and then cultured is another way of saying he sees prostitutes and stuff. And then he said he was going to Japan, and that seemed like some sex fetish. But then the fetish that he's interested in, that he thinks I possess, you're not going to really find that in Japan. You'd have to go to like Africa, Europe, Latin America, the US, somewhere where people are curvy to some extent. And you don't hear about people going to Japan to meet curvy women, which is interesting. But so I called that out. I'm like, cultured and discreet. Discreet makes it seem like you're looking for a prostitute, gay sex, bisexual, all these things. I'm trying to figure out, if I'm looking for a boyfriend, why does it need to be discreet? Unless you're like saying you're ashamed. And he's like, I'm a public person. I like to keep my business private. And I'm like, I don't understand what's gonna be out there. So it didn't make sense to me about the discreet. It just seemed like he might be gay. Yeah. And then there was another guy. He had my interest until he said he was in LA. And then there was another guy. He said he was in Texas. And I'm trying to figure out, when I say local, what do people think when I say local? Because it makes no damn sense to me. Why am I getting Chicago, Texas? I even got a guy from Ireland before. And there was one guy that was local, and I was going to give him a try, but he kind of seems like a scared bitch, because it's like, you've been talking to me off and on, barely talking to me, but you're interested, but you don't want to meet, you barely want to talk, but you're interested, and you've been messaging me almost a year. And it's like, why you don't like me? You've made it clear you don't like me, and you wasted my time. And that's another thing. I am not getting any younger. I'm trying to find a husband before it's too late to pop out as many kids as possible. And men just seem to want to fuck with me and try and use me for sex. And it's like, yeah, I'm not sleeping with you. I'm just looking for a husband to try and get married and have as many kids as possible. And at this point, I'm like, I don't even really care that much about the marriage. I'm just trying to have a couple of kids before it's too late. And the funny thing is, I hear about like all this trad wife stuff and everything. And like, if I was married, I'd be like a trad wife with a job. Because I don't understand it. Why am I single? And I am the most kid-friendly person that I know. And I am single with no children, no prospects, and I have no idea where to meet men. Like the bookstores I used to go to, I used to meet men, and there are no men. And I play video games. It's like all the things where you would think a weird girl. I'm gonna do another video about this, but bye. Watch and subscribe.